Hi, my name is Mr. Myers, and you are probably watching this video because you are working on an engineering task titled A Better Bag. And part of the task is to do a fair test experiment about the strength of paper when the paper is wet. And rather than try to explain in words on the paper exactly how to do it, we thought we would make a video so that you can see how to do it, and then with the 4 types of paper that you'll be given, you'll be able to do the test. I'm going to do it with a Kleenex, and I'm going to put it over a beaker. So here's a plastic beaker. This is just a plastic plate in case I spill any water. So I'm going to put the Kleenex over that and then take a fancy rubber band. I don't think yours will be a pretty color like this one. And put the rubber band over it so that it holds it to the beaker. And then I'm going to push down just ever so gently to make sure that it's a little dented there in the middle. And the instructions say to pour 20 milliliters of water onto the paper. I have 2 graduated cylinders. Each is holding 10 milliliters. 10 plus 10 milliliters equals 20 milliliters. So I'm going to pour that on there. There's 10. And now I'll pour the next 10. So I have now poured 20 milliliters of water onto the paper. And then what you should do is just let it sit for a minute, not a minute, about a half a minute, 30 seconds, so that the water soaks in. Now the materials you'll be using that day will be different. The papers will be different. The graduated cylinders will probably be different. And the way we're going to test the strength is by placing washers on top and seeing how many it takes to break the paper, for the paper to break or rip or tear. So going to place these on there one at a time, very gently, and I'm going to count each time so that I know how many it takes to break it. So, are we ready? It's been about 30 seconds since I poured the water in. I'll start with the first washer. Now it's down in a little bit so you can't see it, but the paper hasn't broken. So there's one. You wait a few seconds, maybe 3 seconds, put another one in very gently, and I'm going to try to stack them right on top of each other if possible. So there's 2, there's number 3, here comes number 4, here comes number 5, here's number 6, here's number 7, number 8, still holding, number 9, still holding, number 10, still holding, number 11, still holding, number 12, number 13, number 14, oh, and in number 14, it broke right through. So with the 14th washer that I put on there, the Kleenex gave way. So that means the Kleenex was able to hold 13. With the 14th, it broke. So it was able to hold 13 when it was wet. And as I said before, what you'll be doing is testing this with different materials. You will have 4 different kinds of paper, and you will have washers that may not be the same size. They'll probably be a little bigger than these. And you'll have a graduated cylinder that's probably can hold it all in one so that you don't have to have 2 graduated cylinders. Well, I think it's time now for you to do the experiment and test the 4 different types of paper. And I hope you have a good time doing it. And if there's time, you might want to repeat the trials. If you do it once with a particular piece of paper, if you do it a second time, you should get the same result. I don't know if you'll have to ask your teacher about that. I don't know if there'll be time for you to do that. Okay, go to work. Bye.